Legendary journalist Bob Woodward has a new book out this week called Fear Trump in the White House. And he makes some pretty outrageous claims in this book that Donald Trump and other members of the administration have been trying to fight back for the last 24 hours. So here are some of the most insane things that Woodward claims have happened inside the Donald Trump White House. These are all contained in the new book. First and foremost, you have John Kelly, who allegedly said, quote, "He's an idiot. It's pointless to try to convince him of anything. He's gone off the rails. We're in crazy town. I don't even know why any of us are here. This is the worst job I've ever had." John, I know you came out and you issued a statement and you said, "I never called Donald Trump an idiot." But you didn't actually address any of the other claims in the book. You just said you didn't call him an idiot. But if this really is the worst job you've ever had, which we can all pretty much tell it is from your constant expression, you can leave. There is literally nothing keeping you in this White House. You are more than welcome to submit a letter of resignation, walk out right now, and be done with it. Have it all behind you. But instead, you're choosing to stay with Donald Trump, destroying whatever reputation you may have had, and damaging your personal legacy. That's what you're doing by staying with this madman inside the White House. There's also more here. Donald Trump, speaking of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, said the following, and you got to forgive me here. I'm reading the exact quote, so there's going to be some language here. This is what Donald Trump said about Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. "Let's fucking kill him. Let's go in. Let's kill the fucking lot of them. You should be killing guys. You don't need a strategy to kill people." Is the tail end of that quote there. That's what Donald Trump wants his foreign policy to be. Go in, kill as many people as possible. According to him, you don't even need a strategy to do that. And then you just leave. In Donald Trump's warped little mind, that's how international conflicts work. You go in, kill as many people as possible, then you walk out and you forget it even happened. You move on with your life. Typical coming from somebody who avoided the military like the plague. Here's another thing. This is from former Trump lawyer John Dowd, who actually resigned this past March. This is what he told this was in a transcript, said, "I told you he was an idiot. I told you he was a goddamn dumbbell. What are you dealing with this idiot for?" Then Dowd said to Trump directly, "Don't testify. It's either that or an orange jumpsuit." Obviously referring to Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's investigation, Dowd did not want Trump to go and testify. And back in March when Trump said, "Yeah, I'd love to sit down to testify," Dowd resigned because he understands if that happens, Trump is definitely going down. So those are some of the crazier things, and I haven't gotten to the absolute craziest yet. But these actually give us a very clear picture about the dysfunction inside the White House. This last one just shows how mean and crazy Donald Trump truly is. And here it is. This is what he said about Attorney General Jeff Sessions. And keep in mind, pardon the language, but these are the exact quotes from the book. Quote, Donald Trump, "This guy is mentally retarded. He's this dumb Southerner. He couldn't even be a one-person country lawyer down in Alabama." Trump this morning actually came out and said, "I never said that. I love the South. You know, there are great people down there." So he understands the damage that this kind of comment could do, especially considering that most of the folks down here in the South, those are his base, right? These people, the ones that I unfortunately have to see on a daily basis driving around town, they all have the MAGA bumper stickers on their car. They have their MAGA hats. These are the people with those horrible Southern accents that Donald Trump hates that helped elevate him into office. But overall, this book by Woodward certainly has enough credibility. Woodward obviously is part of the duo that helped bring down the Nixon administration. He has been a phenomenal journalist even before that, and of course, obviously after that. So, he also has tapes. He went through hundreds of hours of conversations with senior members of the White House to gather this information and put it in the book. We have no reason to distrust what Bob Woodward is saying here, and to me, that's the scariest part, because it means that there's a very strong likelihood that everything that Woodward says in this book is 100% true. And if that's the case, then we're way past time for the 25th Amendment.